Um, okay, I propose let's start, and probably the Nur Sultan city will join us accordingly later. Okay, my name, as I said, my name is Rustam Tazenev. I'm diplomat of the Embassy of Kazakhstan in London. First of all, I hope that all of you are well and safe. At the beginning, let me welcome everyone and the guests and honorable speakers to this event, presentation of the book City Blooming for 2,200 Years, dedicated to the 30th anniversary of establishing the Twin City Partnership between Shymkent City and City of Stevenage. At the start, I will introduce the agenda of this event. Before we go to the main speakers and the presentation itself, I will give you very brief information about general state of regional cooperation between Kazakhstan and the United Kingdom. Then we'll give the virtual floor to the Lord Mayor of Stevenage, Mr. Brown. Next, we'll welcome the city of Shymkent that will be represented by Deputy Akim Maksud Ishahov. After Director of Publishing House, Hertfordshire Press, Mr. Mark Ahmedjanov will present the book. And finally, Chairman of International Information Committee of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Askar Abdurrahman will conclude the official part of this event. So despite of that pandemic, COVID-19 has made a significant impact of development of regional cooperation this year, as local governments and authorities were busy with internal social economic issues. The basic fundament of partnership that was built in the past, giving us a room for beneficial cooperation in the future. Along with Twin City Partnership between Shymkent City and Stevenage, the same level of cooperation also is developing with other regions of United Kingdom. I would like to know that very strong relationship were established between Aberdeen City and Arose region, Homeland area, and Mangostau region. In fact, for this year, the embassy also had plans to expand a map of interregional cooperation on Yorkshire, Leeds, Cardiff, Belfast, but unfortunately due to the pandemic situation and introduced restrictions, these plans now have been rescheduled for the next year. Working on development of regional cooperation, mainly we focus on implementation of practical things. Our goal is establishing direct business-to-business contact, interaction between cities in different areas and aspects of partnership as business investment opportunities, culture, education, sustainable development, as well as exchange for the best practices and experiences. In this connection, we provide all necessary assistance for promotion these opportunities and help to local official and business communities to participate in regional events of both countries and to find possible and promising points of interest. In this content, it's necessary to mention that we attract British business to participate in Astana International Financial Center, on territory of which Kazakhstan has implemented common English law in Belt and Road Initiative and other regional investment in business projects. Also taking in consideration that pandemic has huge negative impact on global supply chain, and British business now is facing some uncertainties with Brexit, we promote Kazakhstan with our natural resources and significant base of raw materials, along with our political and social stability as a place for production and processing the high value added products. To export it's not within Kazakhstan, but to Europe and to market of our neighborhood countries, including China. In this activity and in promotion of business and investment climate of Kazakhstan, we also use the Institute of Honorary Consuls of Kazakhstan in the United Kingdom that plays also very important role in exploring the area for beneficial interaction on the local level. At the present time, there are honorary consuls of Kazakhstan in Aberdeen, in Homeland area, Yorkshire, Cardiff, and next plan to open the same position in Belfast. This is just general brief information, and now I would like to give a word to the Lord Mayor of Stevenage City, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Your Excellencies and friends. Yes, it's certainly been a very, very unusual year. I'm really pleased, though, that even though we are looking at each other on screens, at least, you know, we're able to make some contact in these quite difficult circumstances. Yes, I'm Jim Brown. I'm the Mayor of Stevenage for this year. First of all, thank you for inviting me along to this launch, which celebrates 2,200 years of the city of Shymkent. We're very proud to call you our friends, and as one of our twin towns, I know in addition to your own remarkable anniversary, 2020 also marks 30 years of our special relationship. I'm sure we can look forward to another 30 years, and who knows, a long time now from now we may also be able to mark such significant longevity. Stevenage, as you know, is largely a new town, and as such can't celebrate 2,200 years. Indeed, we were established in 1946, and we celebrate our 75th anniversary next year. But we do have a few milestones. We know that the Romans were here in 249 AD. Our annual fair got a charter from Edward I in 1281. We had got our first railway station in 1850. So we do have, as a core, our own old town. One of our other milestones is that this year we celebrated 125 years of Stevenage having its own council, which in terms of the way the United Kingdom works is quite important to us. I've seen a preview and some really beautiful images. I'm looking forward to seeing the booklet in print. I can tell though that we need to up our game a little bit here in Stevenage. We might not be able to match your ancient landmarks, but we are in the middle of a £1 billion regeneration project. We'll transform our town centre. I don't know if there's plans for a book on that, but maybe. Once again, thank you for inviting me to take part, and best wishes for the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown, for your warm words. Now I would like to give the word to the Deputy Hakim of Shymkent City, Isakov Maksud. Unfortunately, to the urgent matter, Hakim unable to attend this event. Mr. Maksud Isakov, please.
Thank you. Уважаемый Джим Браун, уважаемые коллеги, в первую очередь хочу выразить огромную благодарность издательскому дому Hertfordshire Press за проявленную инициативу выпуска книги про город Шымкент. А также огромное спасибо мэрии города Стивенидж, Министерству иностранных дел Республики Казахстан и нашему посольству за оказание ее презентации.
Dear Mr. Brown, dear colleagues, we would like to express our deepest gratitude for the publishing house Hertfordshire Press for the initiative to publish a book about the city of Shymkent, and also Mayor's Office of Stevenage, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Republic of Kazakhstan, and Embassy for assisting for the presentation.
Шымкент – это третий по численности населения и первый по занимаемой площади город в Казахстане, один из его крупнейших промышленных, торговых и культурных центров. Благодаря историческому указу первого президента страны Ельбасы Назарбаева в 2018 году Шымкент получил статус города республиканского значения.
Shymkent is the third largest city in terms of population, and is first place in area in Kazakhstan, one of the largest industrial, commercial, and cultural centers of Kazakhstan. By the decree of the first president of the country, Nazarbayev, Shymkent received the status of the Republican significance, along with the cities as Nur-Sultan and Almaty.
С конца 80-х годов прошлого столетия началась активная работа по установлению братских связей городов нашей республики. Одним из первых побратимов у города Шымкент стал английский Stevenage. Партнерские отношения между городами были установлены в 1990 году.
Since the end of the 80s of the last century, active work began to establish fraternal ties between the cities of the Republic. English city Stevenage became one of the first brother cities as a Shymkent. The partnership between the cities was established in 1919.
В связи с этим, в рамках 30-летия установления дипломатических связей, а также приобретения статуса городов-побратимов с мэрией города Стивенидж, была выпущена книга «Город, цветущий 2200 лет». Данная книга позволит читателю подробно ознакомиться с историей становления Шымкента от средневековой крепости уездного провинциального городка до современного динамично развивающегося мегаполиса с миллионным населением.
In this connection with the framework of the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations, as well as the acquisition of the status of a brotherhood cities with the mayor's office of the Stevenage city, the city blooming for 2,200 years book was published this year, and the book will allow the reader to learn more about the history of the formation of Shymkent from a medieval fortress, provincial county, town to a modern, dynamical, developing metropolis with more than 1 million people living.
Также отдельно хочу отметить, что в городе Стивенидж установлен указатель с отметкой города Шымкент и назван зал в здании мэрии. В свою очередь, от акимата города Шымкент мы намерены открыть уголок Стивениджа. Мы создаем сейчас туристический информационный центр, там хотим открыть уголок города Стивенидж.
I would also like to note separately that in the city of Stevenage there is a signpost with the mark of the city of Shymkent and the hall called after our city in the mayor's office. From our side, we are now establishing tourist information center, and we will open a corner of Stevenage in this tourist information center in future.
И я надеюсь, что начатая нами инициатива будет способствовать дальнейшему укреплению дипломатических связей двух государств, развитию двусторонних отношений в различных сферах экономики, образования, привлечения инвестиций, а также даст стимул обмену туристским потоком между нашими странами.
Вас не слышно.
And will also stimulate the exchange of tourist flows between our countries.
Кроме этого, в постпандемический период предлагаю организовать обменные поездки для школьников двух городов в целях познания и ознакомления с достопримечательностями, культурой и традициями наших стран.
In addition, in the post-pandemic period next year, hopefully, I propose to organize exchange trips for school children of the two cities to learn and familiarize themselves with the sites, culture, and traditions of our countries.
Еще раз благодарю уважаемых коллег за поддержку и, пользуясь случаем, поздравляю вас и господина Брауна лично с 30-летием установления побратимых отношений и с наступающим праздником Рождества и Нового года. Спасибо за внимание.
Once again, I would like to thank our colleagues for their support and taking this opportunity to congratulate our colleagues and Mr. Brown personally on the 30th anniversary of establishment of brotherhood relations and on the upcoming holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Isakov, and thank you very much for your offers and suggestions and proposal to the City Council of Stevenage, and I hope Mr. Brown will support all this initiative for the next year. all this and after period when this restriction connected with pandemic will be lifted out. Next, before we go to the presentation, Publishing House kindly has prepared a video clip which will be played before, right now. Yes, Mr. Mark, Mr. Hamidjan.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
please.
ready.
Ever wondered what an ancient Silk Road city looks like? Welcome to Shymkent, bathing in the sun. Whatever you wish for, you'll probably find it here. It's old and young. It depends what you're looking for. It's fast, booming, high-flying, exploring new opportunities, never standing still. Then it's time for a new day to begin, and the sun rises high. Again, Shymkent, the gem of southern Kazakhstan.
Very short and very informative video clip. Thank you very much for that. Mr. Hamidjanov is the director of Hertfordshire Press, publishing house, and founder of Open Center Book Forum and the Literature Festival. Am I correct saying that? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
go
very much.
ahead.
Yes, my name is Mark Ahmedjanov. I'm greeting you from Hemel Hempstead, Hertfordshire. We're a publishing company established 12 years ago, and it came to my attention as being one of the person who originally from Central Asia and who visited Shymkent many times in the past, that there is a twinning exists between Shymkent and Stevenage. So 5 years ago, we initiated the kind of re-establishing the connection and the contacts. And I do clearly remember organizing the visit of the first delegations, since the independence, to Stevenage. It was a great 2 visits actually, and we met with mayor of Stevenage at that time, Sharon Batson, and we had a nice visit to Science Park, the Biopark. We met with Yolanda Rack, who was the head of Hertfordshire Business Council. And we realized how many things in common exist between Shymkent and Stevenage, as both fast developing cities in technologies, in science, both doing the regeneration program, because Shymkent, which I remember 25 years ago, was quite not a small, but bit undeveloped. But what has changed in the last 25 years is it became a really, as I was said in the video, the gem of the Kazakhstan. It's not just the largest city, it's one of the most beautiful cities in Kazakhstan I ever visited. And I do enjoy coming there, even I don't go there as often as I would like to. And I don't know if Jim had an opportunity to visit Shymkent yet, or Kazakhstan. I will suggest to do so, because it is a real city to enjoy. And to continue this campaign of promoting the twinning between the cities, we initiated and we published this very nice small book about Shymkent, city blooming for 2,200 years. The book is divided into 3 parts, and the first part tells about a bit of a history of Shymkent, where it comes from, and all the legend and the stories of Shymkent. The second part tells more of what is a modern city and can serve as a travel guide. So with all the major attractions highlighted in the book. It's why we decided not to put everything in the video, because it's better to read in the book. We already did send some copies to the mayor's office. It should be with you already, probably because of the COVID, we did not get them, but they're already in the Borough Council. We will send more copies to the libraries and other organizations, which the mayor will advise. So we do have enough copies to send to schools, colleges, or other organizations, which will be dealing with the twinning. It would need a promotion of the Shymkent and Stevenage cooperation. And the third part of the book, it tells more about what is southern Kazakhstan culture and mentality, because being kind of a high temper, very hospitable, very bright people, enjoy music, celebrations, and probably the most hospitable city which I've ever been in my life. So the book is really for people of Stevenage to enjoy. We're happy to share, and any ideas from the mayor's office to come where we can send more copies will be appreciated. Also, what I would like to suggest, and already Mayor said, there's a regeneration program in Stevenage. Stevenage already have some history. I've been in Stevenage at least 5 or 6 times. It's really developing city. Something what I've seen in Kazakhstan 25 years ago probably was in Stevenage 10 years ago. What I suggest is to do the book about the Stevenage, and we can publish it in Kazakh and in Russian language. We will need your support in getting the information, getting the photos. I can come myself again and probably do a few interviews and photos. And with the help of the mayor's office in Shymkent, we can publish it in Kazakh language. It will be kind of a great support of the twinning and mutual understanding between the cities. It is what we've done, it is what we're planning to do, and being in a Hertfordshire, as a Hertfordshire Press, I think we feel ourselves to be kind of our duty to promote cooperation of the Hertfordshire all around the world, especially in the former Soviet Union. And we do have more to share, more in common. As already was said, I'm also organizer of Open Eurasian Literary Festival and Forum, which we organize every year. The next one will be on 31st of May, 2021, where we hope the lockdown restriction will be lifted. We usually get quite a large number of visitors from Kazakhstan coming for our festival. So last time we had over 30 people, writers, filmmakers, artists coming. So what I suggest is also to get a delegation of creative people from Shymkent coming to our festival with a special event of the Shymkent culture organized in Stevenage, if the mayor's office will allow us and will support it. So I think there's a lot of things can be done from our side and also between the mayor's offices and together. But we're always open for cooperation. It's a great pleasure to have the first book and looking forward to have a second book maybe next year about Stevenage in Kazakh language. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Akhmedjanov, for your work, especially in promotion of the cultural tie between Kazakhstan and United Kingdom. If I may I suggest, today we have raised several offers to each other. I mean, if you are okay, let's put together one letter initiated from Akimat of Shymkent. What do you think? And address through the embassy to the city council of Stevenage. Hello?
Да, с удовольствием мы поддерживаем озвученные инициативы, и мы, значит, со стороны как акимата города Шымкента все вышеперечисленные предложения поддерживаем.
From our side, we are ready for supporting all these initiatives, saying Mr. Akhmedjanov, and we will be very pleased to work together.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. According to our plans, we are having next speaker, Askar Abdurrahmanov, who is a chairman of International Information Committee of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Askar, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Assalamu alaikum. Қайырлы күн, құрметті әріптестер. Рұқсат болса, мен ағылшын тілінде жалғастырсам. Dear. Sorry. We are very glad to be invited to witness this interesting event. Dear Mayor Brown, dear Deputy Akim of the city of Shymkent, Kazakhstan's foreign ministry's functions are multifaceted and diverse, yet public diplomacy is its major element. So we are always happy to, as diplomats, to encourage and support in every way we can direct interaction between citizens and communities of various our country and other partner and friendly countries. United Kingdom has always been one of the reliable friends of Kazakhstan ever since we secured our independence almost 29 years ago. As you might know, in 2 days, Kazakhstan will celebrate its 29th anniversary, and next year will be the year of the 30th anniversary, which means that our foreign ministry, through its embassy in Kazakhstan's embassy in London, is planning to hold a number of events to showcase to British audiences our achievements that has been reached in building this strong partnership between Kazakhstan and Britain. And twin city relations between Shymkent and Stevenage are a significant part of this friendship and relations. Indeed, interregional, or as they say in some other languages, including in French, decentralized cooperation is one of the beautiful parts of public diplomacy. And especially as someone who has many friends and relatives living in the beautiful city of Shymkent, I'm glad that this important city uses an opportunity to celebrate its remarkable historical heritage this year, also through its long-term friendship with the community of Stevenage. We are especially happy that this partnership is represented today by publication of the book about the city of Shymkent in English, which will be hopefully reaching its readers also in Stevenage, including Mayor Brown, his colleagues, and of course regular residents of the city of Shymkent or Stevenage, including those attending libraries and other public information access points. So we, as a foreign ministry, we're happy to wish the best of luck to the authorities and residents of both cities in developing their cooperation, learning more about each other, about our countries. So we wholeheartedly welcome this project, and we will be glad to support it in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Abdurrahmanov. Thank you very much, all of you, for this, for your input you've done for this event. As a wrap up, let me resume what we have agreed today. First of all, it's about initiative raised by Akimat of Shymkent. Then we have proposal from Hertfordshire Press, Mr. Ahmedjanov, in terms of the publishing book about Stevenage in Russian and English, or in Kazakh languages. So now we are waiting the official letter from Akimat of Shymkent. Maybe you will combine it with Hertfordshire Press and address it to this letter to City Council of Stevenage. Anyone would like to add something or tell? No. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all of you, for this event. Thank you, honorable speakers, for your input for this event. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmedjanov, for your presentation, especially for work, for book you've done, you publicated. And so let me wish all of you Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, especially for City Council of Stevenage, and to express my best wishes for the next year. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much on behalf of the Hertfordshire Press. I also would like to thank Angelina Krasnogir, our leading specialist, for organizing this event. And we're looking forward to more projects together in Stevenage and Shymkent. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, happy Christmas, a peaceful new year, a healthy new year, and look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.